Sub YouTube, stopping by. Ain't been a couple weeks. But look, it's stock market crash right now, of course. But look, what you should be doing during this crash, because a lot of people wasn't prepared for this moment, but these things are gonna happen. So it's like a being mentally prepared for these stock market crashes. Like I remember COVID when it came, the 2008 crash. You need to go look at those. Honestly, you need to go look and see what happens during a recession and what goes on with the stock market. That's how you come familiar with this. Because if not, when they're having these lower lows, they're shaking so many people out the market. And I'm like, that's what the rich people want to do. Shake us out the market, shake you out the market. While you're panicking, you know what they're doing. They're buying more. It's called buy low, sell high. I'm noticing when people start to see the market go down, they're panicking. The news is putting on all these type of things and saying all these type of different things to deter you from buying it or whatever, or just making content. Literally, the news is just making content, honestly. If you panic, that's on you. If you sold when the market did what it did because of these tariffs, you didn't really want to buy it. That wasn't really for you. You didn't know what you were buying. If you sold, honestly, because I own companies like Walmart and Nvidia. I just named those two off the top. Walmart. Where's Walmart going? Because it's struggling right now, I need to sell all my profits. I need to sell all of my shares. No, I know Walmart's going to stay here. And in the next 2 to 3 years, I'm not saying this is my whole theory with the tariffs. Tariffs is right now. He's not doing it for us. This is for the future. This is for your kids, honestly. They're trying to get America out of debt. What other ways are you going to do other than increasing the tariffs? Like I said, I can agree with it, disagree with it, but that's what's going on. That's what I learned. It wasn't do I recommend him do that? It's not on me. It's just, can you actually face this head on and get through it? Because guess what? Billionaires were complaining. I watched Bill Ackman. It was so many. Even I forgot the content streamer. Aiden Ross was complaining. Like, what is Trump doing right now? And I'm like, and these people got millions and billions. Hold on. So you telling me some people have lost 20 million dealing with these tariffs and stuff? A lot of the 401ks, I've seen it. Do not let that distract you from your real goal. Learn how to maneuver. That's how you make it in these markets. I figured that out when COVID hit. Like I say, nobody expected any of these things to happen in history. You couldn't. That's what they say. They don't have the magic bar to tell you that. We can't really, in being all honesty, nobody can tell you this stock is going to be the best performing stock next year. That's not happening. But it would be on you to go do the research on why. That's why they try to tell you, know what you're buying. Because right now, during these tariffs, if you bought stocks that you didn't know about, you was just guessing, how do you know those are the stocks to keep? Like, I got one on my radar right now. It IPO, and if you know, you know, because I haven't been on in a while. So I bought Berkshire B before I left. But a stock IPO called CoreWeave. Right now, we're dealing with the tariffs. They said it was going to IPO at $40 and go to $47. It did that. It went over that, honestly. And I'm just like, and it's in the chip AI space. You got to go do your research. It's still a new company. But I'm seeing all the companies like Microsoft, IBM, Nvidia, they're endorsing this company. They're backing this company. And I'm just like, this the new kid on the block. You got all these old companies that haven't really profited right now in the situation. Just naming a company, under Mike, AMD. AMD has been a piece of lately. Will it perform in the future? Only time would tell. But they have the backing. They have the history. Like I said, that's Nvidia's little cousin. You know those things. But right now, are you really going to put your money up on some of these things? Do you know what you're buying? Like I own Kava. I'm sitting there, okay. One thing I know about it, people have to eat. I don't care if we're going through good or bad times. Kava, keeping it. You have to go eat. I don't care what times of it is. But one thing I will say, keep you some money on the side for when that's the main thing I'm really trying to say. We're having these disasters and things because these people network was in there. Where's the money put to the side now that you see you're down 20 million? Do you have another 5 million, a million to put in the market? Most people don't have that. So that's why they're mentally struggling right now. And I get it. But you have to get out your mind and actually really go with the chart. That's why they said, move with the chart, not your heart. Right now, my portfolio is down. All of them are down. But guess what? I'm sitting here looking at, what can my projected numbers right now as we speak? What can my projected numbers be in the future? If I made, what was it, yesterday? It might have been 2 days ago. Yesterday, 2 days ago, just one portfolio, when it bounced back at the end of the day, if y'all know, you know, 1,200. I'm like, hold on, 1,200. And I'm down right now. So what I've been buying the whole time. So don't get me wrong. I've been buying. Don't I'm just thinking about putting way more money, more thousands in the market. And I'm like, hold on. You telling me I could turn my capital gains up daily if the more I keep compounding? Okay, they're complaining, they're scared. Every time I see, they say when people are panicking in the market, it's a bloodbath, you buy more. And now I really do get the point, because it's prices that this is the main thing too. I was wishing I could have bought some of the stuff at, or took advantage of. Energy Transfer, even Walmart. Yo, it's so many. Nvidia, it's so many stocks I can name you could have took advantage of a long time ago. But one thing about the market, it's giving you another chance. It's giving me another chance. The market would do that. Like they'll say, fool me once, cool. Fool me twice, that's on you now. The market can't fool me anymore. That's why I'm like, I'm cool with what I bought. Now, how can I increase the cash flow, the dividends? How can I increase the capital gains daily? Those are the main things you need to be focused on. Now, if you're a trader, that's a whole different ballgame. Like my people that's in the Forex, trading futures, you only can just know what you're going to risk. Other than that, but long-term investors, this is not hard. Why am I going to complain about the more compound interest I can get? These dividend stocks that I've been buying, I can buy more and increase it now. It's about right now. It's not about the future. Of course, it's about the future, of course, with the tariffs that I told y'all about. But right now, you need to be focused on how to buy the dip and stop listening to other people. Please, one thing, CNBC will discourage you so fast. Don't listen to them. Tune out all that outside noise and actually go put the work in. But subscribe to the channel. Like this video. Appreciate y'all.